today's video is regarding assignments, June cycle 2023 for semester 1, all streams. The subject is organizational behavior. So, before moving to the question 1, I would like to inform that we will have three questions. First two questions are for 10 marks, and last third question has 10 marks, but in two portions. So, part A and part B, it goes with 5 marks each. So when it comes to first question, you have to answer in 1,000 words or come very close to the 1,000 words and write it down in your own words. Do not copy paste any information from anywhere. Even you can find the sources from external also apart from the books. But do not copy paste. You can take an influence and write it in your own words. Okay, so question one, leadership is widely regarded as a critical attribute that is becoming increasingly scarce in organizations. It is a process in which an individual seeks the support of others to achieve common goals. Leaders are visionary individuals who act as a catalyst in motivating and influencing others. Given these statements, it is essential to examine the importance of leadership in any organization. Conclude by answering that how the organization would fare if leadership is not right. So the answer is in the chapter 2. We'll start with 7.2, 7.2.1, 7.4, and 7.6. So we'll start with page number 138. So here is the leadership definition. Then you have significance of leadership. Then we are going with leadership theories. You can write a little bit, but mm, not that much important right now. Yeah, here comes the pitfalls. 7.4. A little bit of leadership styles that can impact the employee, you can write it down. So by going through all this information, you will definitely come very close to the 1,000 words. Sometimes you can exceed also, but try to be within 1,000 words. Then going with this question 2. Harvey and Weems are team leaders of Team A and B, respectively. Harvey is very open to feedback and does not let his perception rule his decision. He takes action based on the facts and figures, whereas Weems get carried away with his perception. Team A is very happy and motivated. Team B, which is clearly visible by their performance, and just the verses goes for Team B. Weems takes aid from the self-help book where he reads about the managerial implications of perception. When he does a self-analysis, he understood that all this while he was working totally under the influence of his perception. Weems decides to take a plunge and modify his behavior. Discuss any three managerial implications of perceptions and uh, conclude by stating that what could have made Wims change his way of behaving. So we go with the chapter 4, 4.2, 4.3, 4.6, and 4.7. We'll start with page number 68. Definition of perception. You have here important information about perception. Then next one is factors influencing perception. This you can write it a little bit. Then impression management is not that much required. Okay, perception for self-image and behavior is also an important factor. You can take up a little information just citing that what Weems was about if you can connect it. Then we are going with 4.6. 4.6 managerial implications of the perception, how it is affecting. Then 4.7 managing the perception process. Okay, so you have a detailed information here. Now moving to next one. 3A. John and Jacob are co-worker. They both are working in the same project, but their values are very different from each other. John belongs to the Gen X, the X generation, and relies a lot on the teamwork as well as its progression and upliftment. Whereas Jacob is from Gen Y or the millennial, and for him, self reliance is more important. Though they share a great personal rapport, but they always are found having disagreements at work. Explain the reasons for their disagreements. It is natural to have such disagreements. Give concluding remark for Jacob's behavior in terms of the generation values. Then part B is asking for introduce the value system of your generation, which you belong to. It can be of Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, or Baby Boomer. Then discuss the rest of the generations and their values. So whatever the generation is left now, so write it down. Basically, the complete answer we can go ahead with the values of 2.5. It's number 38. Here, I suggest you go ahead with a little more information from outside resources so that you can come close to the 500 words. So this is basically the values. Then you have the generation values, the builders, the baby boomers, the X generation, the Y generation, and the Z generation. So this is very small information here. Try to get a little more information from our external sources. Do not copy paste. Again, I'm just stressing on this point. Just read the content and then write it in your own words. That is the best way you can just avoid all the unnecessary issues. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. If you want me to do any other video or any subject, so please do share your assignment questions so that I can give you guidance. Thank you so much.